information he's got about the Bayern Munich. I think their setup there is really forward-thinking, and he looks like a player that's embraced it. I think he's worked on that. You're not seeing those niggly injuries. You're not seeing him looking like he's carrying problems. He seems to have ironed all that out, and sometimes that does get better as you get older, weirdly. You know, you figure out your body a little bit more. He just looks in a great place, and like you say, your eyes tell you when you watch him, like we've seen him before, and he's looked a bit sluggish or not quite right. You don't see that at the moment.
Nil. The question is that Harry Kane's hat-trick, or is it a first goal for England for Ruben Loftus-Cheek?
Well, I'm going to go Harry Kane.
And it is Harry Kane's goal, and he becomes only the third man to score a hat-trick for England at a World Cup Finals tournament.
So that was 2018, 8 years ago. Alan Shearer, do you think if they'd beaten Ghana, he might have had a rest tonight?
No chance. He's the captain. He's got a chance of winning the...
Nil. The question is that Harry Kane's hat-trick, or is it a first goal for England for Ruben Loftus-Cheek?
Well, I'm going to go Harry Kane.
And it is Harry Kane's goal, and he becomes only the third man to score a hat-trick for England at a World Cup Finals tournament. Delivery into the near post. Panama cheers as scorer in the Premier League with 6.
The game itself. And we rise now for the English national anthem. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Gordon receives it in a wide position. Played out towards the right wing. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. That's going across goal. Defending of the desperate variety. He's having a hit! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
That's a good ball. Tries one from range. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And the ball is out of play. Murillo. Front-footed pressing going on here. Great vision. Well, it's Kane! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Played in. Chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's had a crack. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And that was asking for too much. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He'll try from distance!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And he's being shifted off it. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get it through? Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Bellingham for Rice. Looking to play him in. He shifted it to the flank. No outsmarting him this time. Rice. Murillo thinks one through. Oh, that's well spotted. He's trying to hit the front line here. Nice bit of trickery. Aimed at the far side. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Anderson. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now it's Madueke. Out of play for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Bellingham. Bellingham with... Oh, good climb! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Kane certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And here's Kane, foot in. 5 minutes till the break. Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's
game
great
for all
positioning,
parties.
so good from him.
Aims beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. Rice. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Played out to the left flank. Gordon in acres of space out wide. And he's gone looking for safety. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Kane. Lovely ball. Kane! Oh, Harry Kane, how good are you?
Well, Peter, this has to be the best possible way you could start the second half. This could get good, frighteningly good.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
England have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more...
He's given it away. He's shifting through the gears here. It'll be a throw-in. Nice looking ball. That is good alertness. Stones. And here's Kane. Spread it left. Gordon. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Let's put pay to the danger. And it's O'Reilly. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good spread. Majweke. Oh, that's fabulous. Plays it across. And a header! It's hit the crossbar. Tries to get it clear. Looking for a runner.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Majweke has it in a wide position. He has found the way through. And that's chance, surely! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
England choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
England are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Gordon, he's picked his way through. Panama can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's a really well-measured ball. Stones. Rodgers. Now it's Kane. Rodgers. England ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. James. Anderson. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rice. Now it's Kane.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Kane. He's had it taken off him.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's found some space. 5 minutes left on the clock. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Anderson. Looking for options for movement.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. He slings it in. He leaps for it. Off the post. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. So that's it. It is all over. Panama were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How would you summarise what we've seen